And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, let's take just a second here and talk about UTSA. Their offseason, just what they were looking for. Top 10 recruiting class. Now they've got to figure out how to best use that talent, Jesse.
Well, not just difference makers in this top 10 class, but they've got some guys that they think can be key contributors both on offense and defense. And in this first...
Turning it on! Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football in a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some moves.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. To go up top. Now adjusting. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And that goes down as a completion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the receiver will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. So he's outside the tackle box. He's going to throw it away as long as he got past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another day.
Quickly out to the tight end. Oh, the sweet feet. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Caught over the middle. It's Penn. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but they can throw it accurately at the same time. And you saw all of it on that end.
Power football with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Roadrunner. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it. And that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Formation for these receivers. Looking to throw on first down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck on an interception. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's complete to the left. Got some room to run. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Wideout trying to get it in. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line. And he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver. And nice job by this defense. You kind of knew something like this was coming. Great job. You got to get penetration. First thing you have to do is get up under that center. Make it really hard for him to go forward right now. Nice penetration, stopping the quarterback sneaking his tracks.
Just going to keep it after the snap. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UTSA.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
14, Syracuse, 0.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement. And there we go. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Wood. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get on the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Looking to throw. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
What a disappointment. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Flushed out of the pocket. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, and a ray of possibilities here. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the fourth. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
Out of bounds at the 37.
At at the end of the quarter, guys. It's UTSA holding the edge. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he got some space. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
I think the route runner got a little bit sloppy on his route. You've got to do a better job creating some separation when you're running these in routes, but good job by the defense, too, because they took advantage and knocked the ball away.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They're about to run a dirty half dozen plays in this drive. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Hauls it in. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Quarterback now breaking the field. And he launches in for the score. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer on. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet.
21, Syracuse, 0.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. There's still plenty of time. You see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. Syracuse right back at it.
I like this idea by the offense going very up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get...
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get down a little faster.
I'll tell you, this defensive end not only can pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive line there, trying to block him, get in the backfield, and make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Breaks the grab on the left. He'll be stopped short of the line of gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Roadrunners will come to the line to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice execution by the offense on third down, understanding what they had to do to get the first down, pass complete, and move the stick.
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to him again. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type. He can run between the tackles, he can run out football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
Touchdown, Roadrunners! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team is going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Fighting off the defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Syracuse right back at it.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. They don't have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. Shakes off the defender.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. They'll send the back in motion. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Woods. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down bunker? Why did you run your route?
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. All down. They'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
I love the aggressive nature offensively there. It's 4th down, and you're going to try and go.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Quick strike complete. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Wants to go up top.
Changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. Here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the tight end. He moves the chains and he'll mark the ball at the 33. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. Quarterback gets the 1st down. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Throwing right. Got him in the open. Touchdown, UTSA! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
35, Syracuse, 7.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. He's got great speed. Got a little room. A dynamic return, and they finally get him out of bounds inside the 30 at the 29. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Looking for the end zone. Looking for the goal line. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Bring in the heat. Go to the end zone. It's picked off. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
The pass ball's incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you've got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Pocket breaking down. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He uncorks one deep. Makes the grab deep. They finally get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Roadrunners will kick it away to start the second half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
They'll leave it with him. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
might be changing the route. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Complete out of the backfield. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. He'll do it himself. Makes the stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Yeah, you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically, but you got to find a guy that you can throw to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Active defense from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. Fourth and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out. Takes the grab, pass the ball. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Hey, 27, jump! From the gun, running back, looking for room. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they've been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
7.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over on the 25-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's one. Nice gain on that play that leaves it a little short of the first down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick, and guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of football.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, They've got to try and take this running back away.
Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35.
The big fella in the middle. And those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run. You're just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
Great job rallying the football by this defense. Third down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up fourth.
And here they come, going for the first down on the now he gets the ball. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off.
Man, what a break. Great job following the football. Great job having some awareness. The running back coughed it up, but teammates there got taken up following the football. Listen, it's lucky, but it's a good job by the offense.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. And he was off to the races, and he gets to the 45. Syracuse, with that legacy of running backs, just ripped off a huge one there. Let's see what they've got this time. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Syracuse right back at it.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. A quick pass to the left. The Roadrunners with a second and short to keep this drive moving. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Leaves it with the back. Pushes ahead for a couple that'll mark it at the 33.
Yeah, I know you can play these late game situations differently. You just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
And the Roadrunners come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll go to the air on third and short. Takes the grab. It's Penn. Finds a room to the right. Pass the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Roadrunner.
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road, game one, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like they're going to get the dub in a hostile environment to start the season.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Powers. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Kansas State looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've ever seen this offense look this crisp. They're on 14 over Old Dominion. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He has the first and still on his feet. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
Extra grab. Fouls through the defense. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down.
And that's kind of crazy. I didn't think that would happen coming into this football game. I didn't think we'd get in the fourth quarter and just call his name. This offense, man, he is a big play, dynamic weapon. They got to continue to get him the ball more because he can make enormous plays for your offense.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Can't get him to the ground. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown at least for now.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Gonna look downfield again. Fires into the end zone. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware. But you've got this game in hand, so long as you don't turn it over.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far. So can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. A stop and pull maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock. It's starting to really make that defense have a little bit of fun.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup and that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's caught. It's Penn. Touchdown in midfield. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. The give on the option. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
On the play.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They had a great day.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
at the 37.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You gotta love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
Now we'll put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.